If you ever done Brutal Black Dragons, you've probably seen a bunch of different setups other people use. But which one's the right one to use? Well, after a bunch of testing, I think I may have found the answer. But first, here's a little bit of background. For this test, I had 87 range, I used no range pots, I used a toxic blowpipe with adamant darts, and a rune crossbow with diamond bolts E and ruby bolts E. And I have the Kandarian hard diaries done so my bolt special attack activates more often. If you haven't done them already, I highly recommend you do the Kandarian hard diaries. I used adamant darts in the blowpipe because anything more would be really expensive. I also compared these setups with full void and full blessed dragonhide. I'm using blessed armor because it's the same bonus as black dragonhide, but it gives you a prayer bonus, and the Banos variant is very cheap. Alright, so let's get right into the data. The blowpipe was about 19.5 kills per hour, and the diamond bolts E was also about 19.5 kills per hour, but the ruby bolts E was an even 20 kills per hour. So the ruby bolts are about half a kill faster per hour, even with the rune crossbow. And with the void armor versus the blessed armor was actually about half a kill faster per hour with both the blowpipe and the rune crossbow. Blessed armor is probably better here because the brutal black dragons have such high defense, and the blessed armor gives you better accuracy with range. Also with the blessed armor, you could use the Slayer helm imbued when you're on a Slayer task. Alright, but what about the prices? Now the ruby boltsy and the diamond boltsy use about 12 bolts per kill, which is about 4.8k per kill. And the blowpipe uses about 80 scales and 27 adamant darts per kill. That's 14k per kill that you're spending. So even if you wanted to use mithril darts to save a bit of money, or if you wanted to use rune darts to speed up your kills a bit, you would spend 200k an hour on scales alone by using the blowpipe. But if you really didn't care about money, and you just cared about getting the quickest kills at Brutal Black Dragons, then you would use Dragon Darts. But you would really have to not care about money to do that, because not only do you lose the Dragon Darts that you break, but also if there's anybody else in the room, they will pick up the Dragon Darts that fall onto the ground. So it turns out the best setup for Brutal Black Dragons is Blessed E Hide, Ruby Bolt E, and your best range accessories. So your inventory should be 1 anti-dragon fire potion, 2 prayer potions, more if you have less than 70 prayer, and a couple of food to maintain health from your Ruby Bolts E specs. Also, if you're paying attention to your kills, you could bring Diamond Bolts E, because the Ruby Bolt spec only works on the remaining health, so if you're paying attention and you switch out when it's about halfway dead, it would be more efficient that way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and now here's some loot from after each hour I recorded.